Hey again, boys and girls, it's Miss Godwin. This time we are going to be doing a labeling activity using an apple. I have turned my dining room into a classroom, and I have a whiteboard up here. Actually, it's just chart paper sticking on the wall. But I have drawn what it would look like if I had cut the apple long ways. Now, remember when we did our apple press painting, I cut it through the middle, but this time I cut the apple long ways, and this is the way it would look if you did it that way. So you're not going to see the star really. You might, but probably not. I have drawn a leaf, a stem, and then we've got the skin, and we've got the flesh or the meat of the apple. And something that I didn't talk to you about before, where the seed pocket is, that part is called the core of the apple. So that is an additional part of the apple that I didn't talk to you about before, and now you know. So what you're going to do is you're going to take a piece of white paper, or really you can do any color paper that you would like. And you are going to take your crayon, your black crayon first, and you are going to trace or draw a picture of the outline of an apple. Now, again, don't do a little itty bitty apple. Do one that fills your page up. Okay, so it's nice and big so you can really see to label the different parts. Once you do that, you're going to then draw a very thin line on the outside of what you just drew. You're just going to follow the same line that you had, and you're going to make a littler line on the outside. Okay, and that is going to represent your skin, the skin of your apple. All right, and I'm going to draw a arrow pointing to that part, and you're going to do that too. I've already done it, but you're going to draw an arrow pointing to the skin, and you're going to write the word skin, and this is how you write it: S-K-I-N, skin. All right. The next thing you're going to do after you've drawn the outline is you're going to draw a stem. Okay, so the stem is at the very top, and you just want to kind of put it there. And then you're going to draw an arrow pointing to the stem, and you're going to write the word stem. And this is how you write it: S-T-E-M, stem. The side of the stem, you're going to draw a leaf, and then an arrow pointing to the leaf, and then you're going to write the word leaf, L-E-A-F, leaf. Now, the inside that I told you about, the core, it comes down from the stem. So you're going to draw two lines on either side of the stem, and you're just going to come down. And when you get to the middle, you're going to kind of make a circle, kind of like more like an oval, not a complete circle. And then you're going to come back and go back down kind of in a line to the bottom of the apple. That is going to be called your core. And you're going to draw an arrow pointing to that, and you're going to write core, C-O-R-E, core. Now, inside, you're going to draw as many seeds as you want. Remember, we talked about how the inside of the seed, or inside of the apple, may have 3 seeds. It might have 4 seeds. It might have 5 seeds. You decide how many seeds you want your apple to have, and you draw that many. And then you're going to draw an arrow pointing to the seeds, and you're going to write the word seeds, S-E-E-D-S. Let's talk about that word for just a minute. Now, if I were to take the S away from this word, that would be the word seed. Seed is just one seed. But if you have more than one of something, you're going to add an S to the end. Now, sometimes we have to add an ES, but on this word, it's an S. So S-E-E-D-S. That makes it plural, more than one. Then the inside part is going to have an arrow pointing to it, and it is called the flesh or the meat. Okay, flesh, F-L-E-S-H. S-H on the end of a word or at the beginning of a word. When those two letters are together, they make a really sweet sound. They tell you to be quiet. They go, shh. Isn't that neat? So S-H is on the end of that word. So when you say it, listen for the sh sound. Are you ready? Flesh. Ha! Very cool. S-H, telling you to be quiet. Or meat. This is the word meat. M-E-A-T. Meat. All right. And then the very last part is the little, like where the flower used to be, the stamen. So you're just going to do like a little place there with an arrow pointed, and this is how you spell that word. S-T-A-M-E-N. Stamen. Now I colored the outside of my apple red, the little skin part. The inside, the flesh part, I used that flesh colored crayon that's in your crayon box. It's a little lighter than orange. And then the core part, I did yellow. And then my seeds, I used black. I used brown for my stem and for my stamen. And I used green for my leaf. So you're going to draw it, you're going to color it, and then you're going to label your apple. Okay, you're going to get to copy Miss Godwin's. I'm not gonna move it. You don't have to do it by yourself. You can look at Miss Godwin's. But what I want you to do is learn how to label this picture, and I want you to try to write your letters as carefully and as accurately as you can. All right, try to use your best handwriting. Make sure that you're using the correct pencil grip. Now, Ms. Godwin has a video on her webpage under resources that shows you a video to remind you how to do the OK sign and then bring your other fingers in to have the correct pencil grip. So if you need to watch that again, have your parents or caregiver show you that video. But you can do it. Don't think that you can. I believe in you. Do your best. Okay, so I'm going to turn this a little bit more towards the wall, and I'm going to get out of the picture. And this way your parents can pause the video and you can use this to help you do your activity. Good luck. You can do it. Here we go. All right, get a little closer so you can see it. All right, do your best.